Beautiful people, what's up? What's up? What's up, man? How y'all feeling today? It's your boy Smith. Yes, sir. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Smith the Speaker. That's who I am, Smith the Speaker. If you need somebody to come out, tap in, host your event, I'm your boy. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I do, and I didn't really even know that until just the organic nature and the evolution of a man started to take and put its grips on me, so to speak. You know, um, through the journey, I thought, man, I didn't really enjoy human beings because they just constantly disappointed me. Just in their behavior and their actions, and just the ugliness of the interaction between everybody. And then, like I say, the evolution of a man, the process got me to understanding that, you know, I am a human, right? And that who am I to judge somebody else? And we're all going to live our normals. So now it's it to me, the energy has driven me to be like, okay, you know what? How do I impact that the human race and affect those that I thought or I had put past judgment on? Like, again, who am I to pass judgment? You know what I'm saying? But welcome to this Sunday morning. It's 9 a.m. on the West Coast, the best coast. You know what I'm saying? It's noonish on the East, where they be. So I understand that. And then whatever time it is, wherever you might be tapping in, you know what I'm saying? If you're in Bangladesh, what's up? You know what I'm saying? If you're in Malaysia, what's cracking? You know what I'm saying? There's a spot in Thailand called Fuck It. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It's not spelled that way, but it's spelled that way. And then to me, it's pronounced that way. So it's fuck it. What's up and fuck it? I see y'all doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? Man, if you in Nairobi, what's up, folks? And you in Kenya, Senegal, what's happening? Tanzania, what's happening? I see you doing the damn thing over there. You feel me? If I can ever get enough courage to hop on a bird and take that journey, man, it's something I'm just not a flyer. There's a lot of trauma behind that, but I'm just not a flyer. You know what I'm saying? But if I could ever muster that intestinal fortitude up to hop on that bird and get to Africa, man, I think that if I do partake in any kind of trip, out of this land, I think that's where I want to go. I think it's part of my healing process. Just like everything else I'm doing, the journey, the evolution of a man. There's some things I need to heal of myself. You know what I'm saying? So again, welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you making time for me. We're gonna keep it real short today. I don't have no guests. This is just me. I didn't really market it this episode because, it's kind of what I'm about to talk about today. Just like, human beings, you know what I'm saying, and the hypocrisy, and then like the mixed messages and everything. But before that, the show, as always, is sponsored by BRUH, Brothers Raising Up His, a nonprofit, man, where kids are the cause. Go check them out. They're doing fabulous work. Man, like, we've given away, a couple $1,000s in scholarships to graduating high schoolers, free math tutoring, career development, STEM program. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've given away mattresses to folks in need. We've given away a car. We started this year by giving away a car. So, bruh, man, go check them out. Doing real big work. Write it off. You know what I'm saying? Get your tax receipt. You know what I'm saying? It's the end of the year, man. Y'all need to get better off some things so you can get those taxes done, because the game is about to change. If it hasn't already changed, probably about to get worse. I don't want to say change. So again, yeah, go check out BRUH, Solano County. Boy, they doing the work. So today, let's get to it. Again, I know, if you are tuning in, and right now I can clearly see that there's no one tuning in. It's cool. You might catch the replay. And it is what it is. That's just the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of young cats, I don't want to say young cats, I just think a lot of people are in a go and instant oatmeal. We want it right now. So you might not check this out until you on a treadmill. You might not check this out until you sit in traffic, you on a train, or whatever the case is, on an airplane, hopping in, taking that ride, whatever. But either way, just thank you for participating and checking us out. Because again, I don't, I had this conversation with my son not too long ago. Like, Pops, what's up with the the podcast? What's up? And I'm like, man, I don't really like to get on and just blah blah blah. Everybody's doing that. Everybody got a podcast. Everybody got a show, and I understand that. You gotta weaponize technology and use it to create your brand and build your brand. As much as I understand that, I do want to deliver substance, and today is going to be totally off track of that, counterproductive of my stance on on that, because it's just some things I feel like, I haven't been this person, but it's like, why not get it off? I have this platform, I have this opportunity. I think so far, since between the public comment podcast, between my book, between my work, between my YouTube channel, all I've tried to do is feed the soul. You know what I'm saying? Put some paint where it ain't. Put some energy, and some synergy to some folks, and give them some belief, give them some hope, give them some energy and some encouragement. Because I mean, that's what we need. But I had to just take this time to be petty. And some of y'all, and I'm gonna lose a lot of folks right now, and that's cool. The one thing I know me and my partner stand on is, like, you can't satisfy everybody, and if everybody like you a fraud. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So again, if I lose you here, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't meant to be anyway. You know what I'm saying? So again, I just want to just really quick just talk about it's this kind of randomness of, it's not randomness, it's purposeful randomness, hypocrisy of the intersectionality of capitalism and its absolute stranglehold on our society. And I don't just mean here in these stolen states, the stolen occupied land. I'm just talking about globally, right? I am here in this stolen land, but the effects are, as much as they are macro, they're micro, right? And it's just so, I only speak for the Black community because that's what I know. You know what I'm saying? Native American. You know what I'm saying? That's what I know. People judge me when they see me. Period. When I fill out my taxes, or I apply for loans, Black, boom. Y'all could talk about redlining don't exist and all of this, and that's fine. But the real is the real, and you're gonna get a lot of white Americans, who ain't never, ever, ever, ever had to deal with anything, so that's preposterous. You need to stop looking at that. Racism is made up. Okay, whatever. I'm just telling you what the real life stuff is here on this earth, as I traverse it. And just a couple things, man. Like, I'm I live in a capitalistic world. We live in a capitalistic world. And that by itself means that I have to abuse the next man. I got to charge you for my time because my time is valuable. Right. And then I need you to be okay with that. I need you to be okay with me charging you for something for my time. Right. Now, I'm also with the whole communism shot. Now, I'm not saying I'm a communist, and I'm not saying, I'm pro this or pro that, but after doing my due diligence and see, hold on, let me say this. I had been a big fan of Fidel Castro from jump. Like, once I found out about the man in high school, people say what they want, but I think I was astute enough at that time. Now, I'm not saying I was the smartest kid, but I was like, why y'all judging this man? Why y'all worried about him? He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? If his folks want to leave, that's on them. There's plenty of people that want to stay. You can say the same thing about any country, any regime on this planet. There's going to be folks that want to be there, folks that don't want to be there. But it's funny how, people from the outside, can throw stones at glass windows. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I was a big fan of Fidel. Like, bruh, do that. You know what I'm saying? Then as I got older and I started finding out about the Black Panthers, understanding, like, Fidel sent soldiers, you know what I'm saying, to Africa to fight colonialism, imperialism. You know what I'm saying? But we don't talk about that. It's not given to the people. So we want to paint this picture, and hide behind. And let me just get into it real quick. We want to hide behind religion. Like religion is the hey, say what you, religion has killed more people on this earth than anything else. You know what I'm saying? But yet we still, well, I won't say we because I'm not, but folks is like committed to it. And I said this before in a post. If we was committed to supporting black businesses, you know what I'm saying? Like folks is committed to churches, black business would be booming. You know what I'm saying? But that just talks about the thought process of capitalism, how it sinks in, and people, the wretched and the weak, well, that was put upon us, the wretched and the weak. You need to believe in this particular religion, so you can pray on this and you can get it. You speak it into existence. How about you just work your fucking ass off and go do it? You know what I'm saying? Instead of begging for some shit. You know what I'm saying? Now that's some Republican type talk right there, because you got Republicans out here telling, black folks and other minorities, stop whining, pull your pants, go be a man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not right or wrong. I'm just saying, but some of us need it. And, that's the hypocrisy in that, is because under capitalism, you know what I'm saying, slavery made America rich. Capitalism at its best right there. It's people to this day profiting off of slavery and what it did, but they don't want to raise their hand and say, oh yeah, my great grandfather was a slave master. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that's funny, is because you hear a lot of black folks, predominantly black folks, or you hear Chinese folks, Mexican folks. Hey, my great grandfather was a slave. My great grandmother was a slave. If you're talking about Chinese, they was placed in encampments. You know what I'm saying? All of these things, right? But you never hear any white American say, "Oh, my great grandfather was a slave master." Never that. They want to tell you, "Oh, my great granddaddy whittled a spoon." You know what I'm saying? Or my great grandmother, baked pies for World War I people. I ain't never heard one white American say, "Oh, my great granddaddy owned 35 slaves and beat their ass and hung their ass and chopped their foot off when they didn't listen, and had sex with the girls and had babies that he gave away or he killed." You know what I'm saying? And it's funny how under religion, you're supposed to forgive and forget. You're supposed to turn the other cheek. And like dumbasses, we do that, and then we get mad when we don't get no respect and no one listens to us. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, and I have said this before, like everybody wants to be black until it's time to be black. Everybody wants to be pro-black until it's time to be black and stand up and say something. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to religion and black folks, you can't tell them, you cannot go against it. They swear it is the end all of end all. It's like, oh, he gonna do this and he gonna. And what's funny, because I just posted this the other day, if not yesterday, is if y'all so serious about it, how come y'all they didn't start celebrating Christmas until like the 1800s, and Easter until after the Civil War? Put that in the context about the Civil War, and then all of a sudden we want to celebrate Easter. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was so real and y'all was so adamant about it and y'all was so committed about it, and I always say this, are you committed or are you interested? You know what I'm saying? Are you committed or are you interested? If you were so committed to this religion, how come y'all ain't been celebrating Christmas since day one, whenever that was? That's like you having a kid and then you don't celebrate his birthday until he's 25 years old. Come on, man. But again, we get caught up in this. You know what I'm saying? We get caught up in this ugliness of capitalism. You know what I'm saying? And then you take that and you intersect it with religion, and now all of a sudden you go broke in November and December because you trying to live a life that ain't even realistic. You just because someone else, because you've been conditioned to. I put this to you. If the violation, the crime against humanity of human trafficking never existed, and black folks were never brought to this land, would you be a devout Christian, or would it be a different religion, or would it be something different? I talk in the sense of metaphysics, all of these things. I'm not saying, there's something out there bigger than me, but I'm not going to put capitalism to it and allow it to blind me and just go blindly obedient into something and putting all my energy into that. You know what I'm saying? And then you look into that and we just get so dumbfounded and befuddled by the low-hanging fruit of capitalism and then religion, and we stand on this and we get lost, you know, and then we wonder why. Like, again, I'm gonna say this, like, black folks, we just got too much shit going on. We everywhere and nowhere. We everywhere and nowhere at once. And we can't get it together. Am I part of that? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a religious cat. So it's a lot of Bible thumpers out there who don't want to vibe with me. Boom, problem number one. Then we ain't on the same page. Oh, he can't be in this clique. He can't move like I move. He can't do these things. And what's funny about that is Bible thumpers, black Bible thumpers, wanna, you know, remove me from the clique and keep me from, because I'm not saved. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing the work. Like, I'm in juvenile hall. How many Bible thumpers be in juvenile hall? You know what I'm saying? How many Bible thumpers give like I give? How many Bible thumpers do what I do? I'm on work, bruh. Y'all sitting there praying for something to happen. I'm the action behind my shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because they want to judge you, and they ain't supposed to judge, but they want to judge you. You know what I'm saying? If it's supposed to be love thy brother, then you should be loving me, period. Boom, bottom line. You know what I'm saying? The hypocrisy, man, the hypocrisy of religion and capitalism, boy, is a cold piece. So when you talk about the capitalism part, and we start talking about the cultural norms that's accepted, you know, at the same time, now I lose another group of bros or sisters, you know what I'm saying, who want to sit here and put all this spill out there about, you know, we need to move like this, we need to move like that. But then you rocking Tom Ford, you rocking Gucci, you worry about Louis Vuitton, but you ain't rocking Lil bruh shit, Lil sister shit that they trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, why we, you know, again, I know we ain't had a lot, but now we do. You know, we making ends, we moving, we got ballers in the black community. You know what I'm saying? Why we got to keep fronting with their clothes? Why we got to keep fronting with their cars? You know what I'm saying? Like Master P said it. I seen Master P on something. He was just talking about like products. We quick to judge when we do something. You know what I'm saying? We quick to judge when we do something. But you buying the same shit like it's from white folks. You just doing it because you've been conditioned to. You conditioned to buy from Foster Farms. But what if Ice Cube started, you know, selling poultry? Would you buy it? Or you go, oh no, he's just trying to make money. Foster Farms doing the same thing. They just trying to make money. They didn't do that shit because they fucking want to see you and your family fed. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So the cultural norms that exist, the duplexity of it, like we'll sit there and say one thing, like right now I'm rocking Adidas. And the only reason I'm rocking Adidas is because it's my son's school and that's all they offer. Now, if there was if I could find a black clothing line that sponsored or this school sponsored this, I'm rocking that. Believe that. So I'm hypocritical because I have no other choice unless I make it myself, which I'm trying to do. Shout out Negro Boy Golf and Charter Club. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out My Most Beautiful, kind of what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm building on that. So yeah, I'm hypocritical, but this is where we are, right? We're talking about undermining a capitalistic process that's been in place for centuries, you know, but we can't keep doing it that way. It's time for change, you know, and it's just like we get so embedded in things that we lose focus. Like when we start talking about politics and capitalism and how it's in there and how religion is involved in politics, and it ain't supposed to be, but we're okay with it because we celebrate Christmas and Easter and it's holidays, federal, you don't have to work on those days and all of these, but we just keep on going. We just keep on going. You know what I'm saying? And how capitalism is intertwined and intersectionality with sports. And we get so integrated with sports and loving our team and this fandom that we accept things. You know what I'm saying? Like you see what they did to Cap, but that same team got a white boy on their team who did the same thing as nothing. and you got fans, black fans, still supporting that team. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me, right? And we want to bitch and complain and moan about the newest election for president of this stolen land, you know, about what he's done. Well, how come we ain't putting that same energy into getting Bill Cosby out? You know what I'm saying? How come we ain't putting that energy in getting R. Kells out? You know, again, I'm not saying what they did was right or wrong. Not my business. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying the hypocrisy of this land got us blinded by capitalism so far that we forget who we are. Like now it's okay. And when we won't, and this is, so here's it. If we was committed, black folks, and I understand other nationalities in this land have suffered. I understand that. I'm not saying it, and I'm not trying to minimize that, but I ain't saying they ain't been slaves in this country. They haven't been through what the black community has been through. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about BIPOC and we talk about black folks, two different things. We talk about something else, we talk about something else. But if we talk about black folks and BIPOC, two different things. You know what I'm saying? And us black folks, if we was committed, our Kells would be out, Cosby would be out. You know what I'm saying? There'd be a lot of things that would have taken place, but we just want to be upset and fight back when it's easy, when it's the low hanging fruit, when you see a white officer kill an unarmed black man. That's when we want to go. But we don't want to get out there when young brothers is firing at each other every single day on every single street. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to get out there and protest white supremacy in our government. You see what they did. Them fools went and they raided the White House. We would never do that. We would never do that. One, I think we scared. We scared to lose. We scared. You know what I'm saying? We scared. Once you start getting a little bit of taste of something, you ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, hold on, partner. Hold on. Let them fools do that. And I'll say this. I know a lot of people, again, I don't need you to like me. I don't need friends. You know what I'm saying? I just speak the truth, and it's up to y'all I speak matters of fact. And, when Obama came in, it was elected, and they start making this asinine, statement about, when they take the low road, we take the high road. Man, that's the most vile, dumbest nonsense ever. You know what I'm saying? Because now we stepping and fetching. Oh, yes, sir. Go ahead and say that. Go ahead and say that. We better than that, though, boss. We ain't gonna do that. What? See, you know what I'm saying? And the cold part is now you got this new elected president who was already setting the scene. Like, if I don't win, y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? It's rigged. It's faulty. The swamp is full of creeps and all of this. I promise you, his crew was about to be with it. You know what I'm saying? We lose some. Oh, well, we lost. We take the high road. They won. They were better than us. We put up a good fight. And that's the mentality. We can't keep sitting here talking about we put up a good fight. They won fair and square. Get mad. Fucking get mad. You know what I'm saying? Wrong or right. Because again, when you look at that January 6th, wrong or right, they didn't give a shit. Like, man, we going up in this one. Wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? We proving a point. You know what I'm saying? And the point, I don't know what point they was trying to prove. I don't know that, but I do know it's the people's house. You have the right to be in there. You know what I'm saying? Under this political regime we live under called Republic Democracy, you have the right to redress. You have a right to grievance against your government, against tyranny. That's what they was doing. That's what they was doing. Some of them, I don't know if they knew that part of the First Amendment or the Constitution, because clearly in the Constitution, if you read it, it says, if you're not happy, then damn it, do something about it. That's what it says in the Constitution. If you're not happy as a citizen, do something about it. And you have these tools at your disposal to use it. Now, the hypocrisy in that is when the Constitution was written, clearly wasn't written with us in mind. You know what I'm saying? But the ambiguity of it is we can take it and be like, well, shit, we're here. We use it. Let's use it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the mixed messages of everything under capitalism is just holding us back. And we sit here and we sit here as adults, and we want our next generation to do better and be better, but we hide behind hypocrisy. We do one thing. Oh, y'all go out and lead the world and do this and support this. And we steadily hoping and praying for something. I ain't gonna say y'all want young Black kids to go out and do the work while you sit at home and pray. What kind of mess is that? What kind of sense does that make? That's king shit. That's tyranny shit. Y'all go do the work. You know what I'm saying? That's worker bee shit. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think that's how this is going to operate. If we talking about committed, we talk about interested. Right now, we put up a good fight. We interested in reparations. We interested in having the same privileges that white Americans have. We interested in a lot of things, but we ain't committed. You know what I'm saying? We ain't committed because we ain't on the same page. Everybody got their own thing. Is it right or is it wrong? I don't know, but it is what it is. It's sort of the normal life that we live in. I know that because you got Black Jews, you got Black Hebrews, you got Black Baptists, you got Black Christians, you got Black Mormons, you got Black this, you got Black people who don't like sports, you got Black people who do like sports, you got Black Republicans, you got Black Democrats, you got Black Libertarians, you got Black Green Party, you got Black this, we all over the place and we ain't nowhere. We're all over the place and we ain't nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And then the cold part about what capitalism does, capitalism is like, the rich get richer. The rich get richer and they keep their money. They keep the power. You know what I'm saying? And as long as we keep staying divided, that's the number one principle in keeping power is divide motherfuckers, especially your number one, enemy. You know what I'm saying? Nemesis. Say that how you want to. Yeah, I said it. We the enemy. We the nemesis. Why? Because we got the most trauma. We got the most trauma. We got the most trauma, unhealed trauma. You know what I'm saying? And so whenever we do decide to commit and come together and unleash centuries of trauma, yeah, we the nemesis. We the enemy. What they do, they divide us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go there, you do this, go there. You know what? And again, it's a crazy thing. And again, I'm not for slavery. I'm not for segregation. I'm not for none of that. And when I speak hella pro-Black because that's what I am. That's what I am. I'm not saying I hate whites. If y'all know me and you call me a racist, then you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Then you don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I do support my Black community. It's what I do. Number one, whenever I can. You know what I'm saying? Everything. If I could get rid of this Adidas and CBU, and get me a CBU Smith made or whatever, I'm best believe I'm rocking it. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm not sure. I heard Master P was coming out with his own car. If he do, I'm buying it. I need black car. I need a black car. I need black oil. I need black gas. I need black food. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about from a Black owned store. I'm talking about Black raised on a farm. The farm owner is Black. The workers is white. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case is. Yeah, I said that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm talking about. Now, I ain't saying white. I'm not saying y'all can't live with. I'm not saying nothing of this. I'm just talking about like real 1,000. If that's where we go, and that's what I support. You know what I'm saying? But again, we can't get on the same page. We can't get on the same page. We doing this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But then we ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? We got billionaire Black folks, maybe even trillionaire. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We got billionaire Black folks, who could easily stem the tide and do some major work. You know what I'm saying? And changing all of this dynamics. I say this. All of the, I didn't watch the Skeptical, the circus show that was the fight the other night on Netflix. I refuse to do that. That's just an embarrassment to Mike Tyson. my heart is sad that he did that. Now, if he needs the money, understand, man, bro. No, I'm not gonna hustle, but that dude was a savage, bro. And for y'all to put him on a flow show like that, man, I couldn't watch, and I won't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, if we was committed to watching that, like many folks did, to changing our trajectory, you know what I'm saying? We'd probably be a lot better off. But we're more of entertainment. We driven, like we need this, we need that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of doing for us, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I say this with that. Let Black folks not buy one single solitary item November and December. I'm not calling those what you want me to call them, because I refuse to. That shit is fucking some foul ass conditioned colonial shit. But they hit you with already with commercials about how you need to buy this if you love somebody, and buy this if you love somebody, and this is the most special time of the year, and whoop-de-whoop, and you're gonna go broke. Imagine if every single Black person didn't buy one damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And see how powerful our money is. I bet you some shit changed. You know what I'm saying? But who's committed to that? Nope. There's going to be a line at Walmart full of Black folks. It's going to be a line at Target full of Black folks. It's going to be a line at, you know what I'm saying, HEB. There's going to be a line at whatever supermarket. There's going to be a line at Gucci. There's going to be a line at Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying? We spending our money, giving our money away. Again, right or wrong, I'm not judging. I'm just saying that's what we do. That's what we do. Me, for one, I'm not. You ain't buy me shit. I ain't buying nobody nothing. I'm going to say, hey, whatever we got to say that day, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't buying nobody now. I don't need nobody to buy me nothing. That buying somebody something one day for some religious shit, that's how you supposed to tell me that you care about me? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, don't even say happy holidays to me, because now you hiding behind some religious shit like you don't even like me. You just saying that shit because you trying to get into your own little religious world, sanctimony, I don't know, testimony, whatever. Man, don't hit me with that. I live on this earth, on this planet, and I'm hella real right now. I got blood pumping through me. I don't believe in nothing else. I make my own shit. I stand on my own, and again, if we would just stand up, you know what? They still calling shit like Black Friday, and we cool with that. We're gonna go out on Black Friday. Hella Black folks are gonna be out on Black Friday, Black Saturday, whatever, Monday. You know what I'm saying? We cool. We won't protest that. We won't protest that. Why? Capitalism. It's a sale, and we gonna try to take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? And again, where do we draw the line at? Where are we going? Where are we going? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? What are we doing? Just hoping? That's what we doing? We just hoping? There's enough money in the Black community. We could change some shit around. Literally. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to say we, because again, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? But religion has got the community locked. We won't be able to do that because we're supposed to be nice to everybody. Right? We're supposed to be nice. Your religion, you can't protest. No. We don't do that. We don't throw stones. We turn the other cheek. Motherfucker knock us out. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about that, I know, look what Martin Luther King did. I love Dr. King. Without him, man, I'm probably not doing this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying there was violence in there. There was violence. Black folks got their ass whooped and killed. There was some violence in there. So we can sit here and talk about it. And I'm not pro violence. I'm not. Don't bring it to me. I'm not gonna be that kind of I'm gonna take the high road. Bro, you about to get the low road, like we're gonna meet on the low road. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna meet on the low road until we figure some things out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna meet on the low road till we figure some things out. But we keep taking the high road, and I don't know. I think that, to me, that's just so much of what's going on in our society today. There was so much energy because there was a Black woman, running for the highest, seat in this land. In this stolen land again, and now everyone's disappointed. You know what I'm saying? And I wonder if they even knew her background and what she did in San Francisco. And again, right or wrong, I'm just, or were we just doing it because she was Black? We pinned all our hopes on that. Okay, we got to do better, man. Like, we just have to do better. We got to get involved. We got to get involved. We got to stop just falling for the low-hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm hella just by myself. You know what I'm saying? And when it's time to vote, I write my name in. We need some defiance. Let me just say it. We need some defiance. We need some defiance. We don't need to buy Gucci. We don't need to buy Louis Vuitton. We don't need to buy Bentleys. We don't need to buy Rolls Royces. We don't need to buy what man. This is another thing I want to say. Like, think about all the stuff, right? And again, I'm just on a rant today, but I'm about to finish in a couple minutes here. There was a big thing on TikTok. I don't have a TikTok account. I don't watch TikTok. Couldn't even tell you how it operates, but I might now, because just look at the stuff that this regime, this American government regime, wants to sensationalize and say, "Ooh, that's bad," or "That's taboo." And if you just take it like with Cuba, trying to sell us this story of all of this, but they didn't tell you the roots of what they was doing, and that's why. And so I look at TikTok, and again, I don't have it, I don't use it, but again, I might, because man, America, the regime, they're putting up a fight against TikTok. Maybe TikTok might be trying to tell us something. Might be, they're spying. They might be, and there might be some hidden truths that come out behind TikTok. They had them boys on Capitol Hill. You know what I'm saying? They had them boys on Capitol Hill. How long Facebook been up? That was MySpace. You know what I'm saying? There was a whole bunch of stuff going on, and all of a sudden TikTok coming. Hold on, we got to stop this. This is mayhem. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's the cold part about the American regime of this government is they quick to deify other countries and how they operate in their regime, not want to address the skeletons and the evil that they do. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, and a lot of young folks don't know this. A lot of older folks don't know this. The CIA, FBI, they was all over Dr. King. They was all over, Medgar Evers. They was all over Malcolm X. They was all over Paul Robeson. They was all over, John Smith. They was all over these bruhs, Black Panthers. They was putting them, telling you, you know what I'm saying? And again, that's you got to hide your ugly. You worry about everybody else is ugly. You hiding your ugly. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this American government is about, hiding their ugly. And now, that's the thing. We won't want to call them out on it. You know what I'm saying? We won't call. So I'm saying I can't wait. It's, because of stuff I listen to and I watch and I just pay attention to, I can't wait. And it ain't never going to happen because people just don't have the intestinal fortitude for it, because they want the capital. They need their job. They need their money. They need their house. You know what I'm saying? But I can't wait for a journalist or a reporter to say, yo, president, why you was raping that little girl? Why your boys was doing that to little girls? You know what I'm saying? Why won't we ask those questions? Why don't we ask those questions? We worried about taxes. We worried about, you know what I'm saying, inflation. We worried about immigrants. Well, the country first is stolen, so immigrants are white Americans. So let's just say that. But we worried about that. We're not asking real questions. Those are the things that drive me insane, especially when, like, the one time when the orange dude was on, like, the journalist with all the blacks. Hey, do you like black people? Like, ask that. That's why I can never be a journalist, because I'm gonna ask real questions. They're gonna take my card. You know what I'm saying? That's why cats don't want to come on my show. I will open my door. Anybody, and I've said this before on my podcast. The Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan, or the white supremacy group, or the white boys, Proud Boys, Dumb Boys, whoever they are, they can come on my show. I'm not gonna be talking about, do y'all like to hunt? I could care less. I'm not gonna be talking about their political views. I'm asking real questions. You know what I'm saying? When's the last time you hung a black man? But no one does that. We you know what I'm saying? We hella passive aggressive. We hide behind religion. Let's be nice. Let's take the high road. The high road ain't got us nowhere. And I say this all the time. I don't do safe conversations. I do real conversations. Safe conversations is the reason we still having safe conversations. Have real conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, like my white partners, they know they could talk to me about anything, talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now I will say this: there's boundaries because we ain't gonna break out the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? They do that out of respect. I've never had to talk to them about that. You know what I'm saying? But the cold part about that is we got so many mixed human beings. Because understand, the foul ass dudes that owned human beings was having sex and having babies with those human beings that they allegedly own. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear somebody say the word nigga, think twice, look twice, because they might be. They just, you can't see it. Think twice. I know there's a dude he's a elected official. He claims to be black, boy. He can't see it. Can't see it. Can't see it. But if it is true and he busts out the word nigga, he's well within his right. And this is where we're at. This is where we're at in this world. The mixed message, the complexity, the hypocrisy, everything is under, hidden under capitalism. And we're supposed to be okay with that. We're supposed to take the high road. And while we're taking the high road, everything is passing us up. Everything. What that boy Jay-Z say, y'all build fences, we going right under, something like that. I mean, I don't know it off top, but the one he had with Kanye. Y'all keep building those fences. You know what I'm saying? Everything is going right under. We still move because we worried about being a high road. We worried about fitting this image that somebody put there for us. That's one thing, man. You see the book. I fit the script, man. I don't fit the description. That's for damn sure. I'm different. I'm going to be there. I'm proud to be different. I do things different. I say things different. I ain't damn sure ain't ashamed of it. And I'm not worried about what you think of me. You know what I'm saying? If you worried about me not getting to heaven, then I don't need to be there with you. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's what that is, then that's on you. You belong there, not me. I'm going to be where I'm going to be at. That's what I do know. I'm going to be where I'm going to be at. And I'm going to stand on that 10 toes down. I'm going to be where I'm going to be at. And I'm not worried about praying to get there. I ain't got to talk to nobody to get there. I'm going to be there because that's what's going to happen. I'm going to be there. Like right now, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? What happens tomorrow is going to happen tomorrow because I'm going to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And if it don't happen, it wasn't meant to happen. Period. That's how I look at that. So, I'm gonna wrap it up but I had to get that off my chest because again, I've been trying to, I was going against who I am. Like I want to do these positive things, which I do. I don't want to say that. I'm just saying like, I'm gonna be authentic, and being authentic is me saying the shit that's on my mind, whether you like it or not, because I'm not here for your friendship, and 30 years from now, when someone comes and they stumble across this, that might be the person that needed to hear this. I hope it don't take that long. You know what I'm saying? But if it does, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? But again, what I found out about that, what brought this all on is, speaking to the wonderful young brothers over at juvenile detention, is young folks is thirsty for knowledge, real knowledge. I'm not talking about this made up education knowledge. They don't want that. They want a real cat talking real business to them, real spill, real game. Free game. That's what they want. That's what they want, but we don't want to give it to them. We want to tell them, go get an education and think that thought. You know what I'm saying? Or go pray and think that thought. You don't want to tell them good business. You want to tell them real business. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing this. I'm telling young folks real business. So if you listen to this, young bruh, young sis, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't for you. It ain't for you. It's cool. But there's a young cat out there who's like, bro, I be thinking the same way. I used to think that shit like, when I was younger, like, man, why do I think like this? Am I weird? Am I different? Nah, I'm right on time. I'm right on time. And I was right where I was supposed to be. I am different. I'm not special. I'm different. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully it's going to be the different cats that make a difference in the society. Folks, that was my spill. I appreciate you when you do watch this. You know what I'm saying? Take your time with it, digest on it. If you don't dig it the first time, let's do it again. You know what I'm saying? What's crazy is you can't deny me, because if you look at the other stuff I do, you got to watch that. You got to listen, because it's good stuff. It's for the soul. It's for the heart. It's for love. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks ain't going to like this for love because they think, oh, he talking bad about my God. I hate him. You can't even say hate if you're supposed to. Anyway, that's the show for today, man. Thank you for joining me, Smith the Speaker. It's what I do, man. Go enjoy your Sunday. Do what you do. Love your loved ones, man. Give them a hug. Give them a kiss, man. Tell them you love them in their eyeballs, man. Look them dead. Man, I love you, bro. I love you, sis. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, man, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you are. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a Republican. I don't care if you like John the Pope. I don't care if you don't like John the Pope. Whoever you are, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with me. You ain't got to love me to have a conversation. You know, you might learn something from me. Until that, to the next time, man, y'all be well, love yourself, and love one another. It's been real. Love y'all, black folks.